Now I'm going to do an EDK. I'm not going to lie to you, it's an old one. It's an old EDK. I wonder if you can retrieve all the info. Let's go.
And we are learning to remember things worth remembering. Learning to remember things worth remembering. Learning to remember things worth remembering. Everyday knowledge for you. And we are learning to remember things worth remembering. Learning to remember things worth remembering. Learning to remember things worth remembering. Everyday knowledge for you.
EDK everyone, welcome to Everyday Knowledge. We're learning to remember things worth remembering. We're repeating them, we're asking the questions in different ways, and I think lots of this knowledge will be great for you as you grow up. Yes, I do. Right, first of all, the royal family. The Queen is currently the head of the royal family. What is her name, please? Queen Elizabeth II, she's been our Queen for 70 years. Her father was the King before her. What was his name? King George VI, that's correct. Now, before King George VI, we had another king, very short amount of time. What was his name? King Edward VIII. We'll talk one day about why it was such a short time. Before King Edward VIII, we had another King George, but which one? King George V. Next week we'll look to see who came before King George V. Bit of fun now with the elements. I've taken a lot of our elements from the periodic table and I've made random words out of them. You need to tell me which elements I've used. Right, let me do this first and then off you go. Tin, argon and potassium. Snark, that's right. Next one. This one sounds a bit mean, but it's okay. Right, when I hold them up, just go for it straight away. There we go. NaNHag. Sodium, nitrogen, hydrogen and silver. Next one. Palty. Come on! What we got? Phosphorus, aluminium and titanium, and finally almost a shampoo. There we go. Fluorine, oxygen, silicon and neon. Yes, it is. Absolutely great. Who is this composer? That's Tchaikovsky. Who's this composer? Yes, that's Sergei Prokofiev. Who's this composer? Yes, it's Antonin Dvorak. And finally, who's this guy? Yes, that's Rossini, all the way from Italy. What's the capital city of Denmark? Yep, Copenhagen. What's the capital city of Finland? Yes, it's Helsinki. Is it Helsinki? Just before I finish, I'm going to give you about 10 seconds to remember all of the random objects from my garage that I once showed you. I did it over quite a few weeks. Have a think now, 10 seconds. What were the random things I showed you? Go. Okay, did you get Molka? Did you get Evel Knievel? Did you get the twine? Did you get the bike pump? Did you get the tape measure? Did you get the watch? And did you get the dried mealworms? Well, bit random, but love it.
And we are learning to remember things worth remembering, learning to remember things worth remembering, learning to remember things worth remembering, everyday knowledge for you. And we are learning to remember things worth remembering, learning to remember things worth remembering, learning to remember things worth remembering, everyday knowledge for you.